The AI industry is on the cusp of a revolution that will change the fabric of our society forever. The statistics are staggering, with the global artificial intelligence market expected to reach $190 billion in revenue by 2025. This represents an astonishing growth rate of over 13,000% from just $1.4 billion in 2016. To put this into perspective, that's like going from a small startup to a multinational corporation in just 9 years. As AI continues to permeate every aspect of our lives, from customer service chatbots to self-driving cars, it's becoming increasingly clear that the industry is on the verge of a major paradigm shift. But despite its rapidly growing influence, many people are still in the dark about what's really going on behind the scenes. What you may not know is that a select few companies have managed to corner the market on AI research and development. These firms, known as the AI oligopoly, control a staggering 80% of the industry's patent portfolio and hold the keys to many of its most significant innovations. Companies like Google DeepMind, Microsoft Research, and Facebook AI are dominating the field with their cutting-edge research in areas like natural language processing, computer vision, and reinforcement learning. But what about the rest of us? What happens when we rely on these massive corporations to drive progress in AI? The answer is not as reassuring as you might think. According to a recent report by the Harvard Business Review, 90% of AI startups fail within their first 3 years due to lack of funding, talent acquisition issues, and other major hurdles. These companies, which have already seen explosive growth and success with their AI endeavors, are now poised to reap even greater rewards as they continue to shape the industry's future. But what does this mean for the rest of us? How can individuals, businesses, and governments navigate the rapidly changing landscape of AI? The AI industry is on the cusp of a revolution that will change the fabric of our society forever. To put it into perspective, the global artificial intelligence market is expected to reach a staggering $190 billion in revenue by 2025. This represents an astonishing growth rate of over 13,000% since 2016, when the market stood at just $1.4 billion. To understand the enormity of this growth, consider that AI has become an integral part of our daily lives, from virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa to self-driving cars and personalized advertising. This widespread adoption has created a massive demand for AI solutions, driving innovation and investment in the sector. According to a report by McKinsey, the global AI market is expected to create over 13 million new jobs by 2030, while also displacing an estimated 3 million roles that are at high risk of automation. This dual impact of job creation and displacement will require significant upskilling and reskilling efforts from governments, educational institutions, and industries. Google's acquisition of DeepMind in 2014 marked a turning point for the AI industry, with major tech companies like Facebook, Amazon, and Microsoft subsequently investing heavily in AI research and development. Today, China is leading the charge, with its government-backed initiatives driving investment in areas like facial recognition, natural language processing, and computer vision. Despite these advancements, there are still significant challenges to overcome. Concerns around bias and ethics, data governance, and transparency remain pressing issues for the industry. As we move forward, it's essential to address these concerns proactively and ensure that AI is developed and deployed in ways that benefit society as a whole. As we dive deeper into the AI industry's Big 5 secrets, it's essential to understand the driving forces behind its rapid growth. One key development that has contributed significantly to this expansion is the increasing availability of large-scale datasets and computing power. The emergence of cloud-based infrastructure providers such as Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform has made it possible for developers to access vast amounts of computing resources, enabling them to train more complex AI models. A prime example of this trend is the rise of deep learning, a subset of machine learning that involves the use of neural networks with multiple layers. In 2012, Geoffrey Hinton's team at the University of Toronto developed the concept of backpropagation through time, a key algorithm for training recurrent neural networks. This breakthrough marked a significant turning point in the development of AI, enabling researchers to build more sophisticated models capable of learning from vast amounts of data. The evidence supporting this growth is staggering. According to a report by Grand View Research, the global artificial intelligence market size was valued at $1.4 billion in 2016 and is expected to reach $190.6 billion by 2025, growing at a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of 38.1% during the forecast period. The same report highlights the increasing adoption of AI in various industries, including healthcare, finance, and customer service. The proliferation of AI has also led to the emergence of new business models, such as platform-based services that enable developers to build and deploy AI-powered applications quickly and efficiently. For instance, companies like Google and Microsoft have developed proprietary frameworks for building and deploying AI models, further fueling the growth of the industry. As we explore the next secrets, it's essential to understand how these developments are transforming the landscape of the AI industry forever. As we've established the sheer scale and momentum behind the AI industry's growth, it's essential to dive deeper into what this means for us as individuals, businesses, and society as a whole. One of the most pressing concerns is the impact on employment. According to a McKinsey report, up to 800 million jobs could be lost worldwide due to automation by 2030, with nearly half of all tasks in the world being susceptible to some level of automation. However, it's not all doom and gloom. AI is also creating entirely new job categories that we can't even imagine yet. In fact, a recent study found that for every one job lost to automation, 3 new ones are created in the field of AI development itself. This raises questions about upskilling and reskilling. As the industry transforms at breakneck speed, workers need to be equipped with the skills to keep pace. Another crucial aspect is data ownership and governance. With companies like Google, Amazon, and Facebook already collecting and analyzing vast amounts of user data, there's a growing concern about who really controls this information. Shouldn't we have more control over our digital footprints? Experts warn that if not addressed, this could lead to unprecedented levels of surveillance capitalism. Moreover, the AI industry's growing reliance on complex neural networks raises concerns about bias and fairness. Researchers from Stanford University discovered that existing facial recognition systems were biased against darker-skinned individuals, leading to misidentification rates as high as 35%. This is not just an issue for AI, it speaks directly to our collective responsibility to ensure these technologies are fair, transparent, and accessible to all. As we move forward into this brave new world of AI, one thing is clear: the old rules no longer apply. We need to re-examine everything from intellectual property rights to cybersecurity standards, and fast. The future of work, data ownership, and human interaction itself hangs in the balance. What will you do when faced with these choices? Will you adapt, resist, or lead the charge? The choice is yours, but one thing's certain: this revolution will leave no industry untouched. As we've explored the exponential growth and widespread adoption of AI technology, one industry insider has revealed a crucial turning point that will shape its future trajectory. According to data scientist and expert, Andrew Ng, a well-known pioneer in the field, a critical juncture was reached around 2017 when Google's AlphaGo defeated human world champion Lee Sedol in Go. This breakthrough marked a significant milestone in AI research, demonstrating its ability to surpass human capabilities in complex tasks. However, what follows is often overlooked: the implications of this achievement on the industry's future direction. As more organizations began to invest heavily in AI development, they started to prioritize commercial applications over fundamental research. The result was an explosion of innovative startups and spin-offs emerging from leading tech companies like Google, Amazon, and Facebook. These new entities focused on leveraging AI for practical applications such as predictive maintenance, supply chain optimization, and personalized medicine. As Andrew Ng notes, this shift in focus has led to a more pragmatic approach within the industry. The industry's big 5 secrets continue to unravel as we delve deeper into the intricacies of AI research and development. What lies ahead is an era where cutting-edge innovations will be driven by the convergence of multiple disciplines, including computer science, neuroscience, and philosophy. As we've uncovered the big 5 secrets of the AI industry, it's clear that the future is not just about technology, it's about people. The rapid advancements in artificial intelligence will have a profound impact on every aspect of our lives, from healthcare to education, transportation, and beyond. The growth rate of the global AI market is staggering, with forecasts indicating a whopping 13,600% increase by 2025. That's equivalent to growing from a small seedling to a towering tree in just over 7 years. This unprecedented expansion will create